Hey, Sugar. You're just in time for the big race.
I figured. Do I need a... What do you call these people in the passenger side? Ride-alongs, sacrifices.
Yeah, you could call them that. Or just passengers.
Okay. Does mine end up like theirs?
Well, that depends. Yeah, it's a street race, so there's kind of a big deal about being the first one to cross the finish line. But these boys, they kind of like to play rough.
So you don't put it in your pink slip, you put up your second.
Yeah. See, you get it.
Oh.
You would walking up here.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How about you?
No.
What?
We'll play. Bye-bye.
Oh.
Wait.
I think you just got volunteered.
What?
She laughs. I'm sorry, honey, but, I don't think you want to sit shotgun, do ya?
No, God, no.
Didn't think so.
Not after hearing that.
Kinda
Uh-uh.
thought it might fall to you, big man.
You're just back at the car. He's just kind of.
Oh, that's right. So then I look at you and I'm like, I look at you and I do pat your cheek and I give it a kiss, but I go, yeah, nobody thought you were gonna jump into that seat.
No, thank God. I didn't want to.
But Yoshi will.
I know. So Dash kind of walks up to you and she's like, "Hey, Yosh.
Yes.
I think the only way to get out of this room, place thing, is to win this race."
Well, then we have nobody better but you.
Oh, please don't be nice yet. Yes. That much is thank you. But, I need you to look at something, and then I'm gonna ask you a question.
Okay.
And she'll take Yoshi around. Well, first she'll take you by the shoulders and she'll go, "Understand that you cannot fix anything that I'm about to show you."
Oh. Okay.
Alright. So she'll take you and she'll kind of start explaining as we walk. She's not gonna, "Here's a mangled person. This is you." No. But like, listen, this is how this apparently works. I'm gonna need someone to do this if I win, which I probably will, maybe, hopefully, let's hope. Nothing bad will happen, but I need you to sit in the second chair and she's not gonna trick you. So, as long as you're fully informed and consenting.
He would try and open one of the doors. Probably not for the burn guy, because that's probably a little too far gone for his powers, but for the girl.
On which car?
Dash will straight up suggest that it's not the guy that looks real sick and is definitely not Pestilence, because that seems like a real Pandora's box. Literally.
Do you share this revelation?
Oh, yeah, that's why I said we've got a horse race here, kids. These are, oh, yes, in case it's not daunting to anyone else, these are the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. Yeah. If I'm not wrong. Death, war, pestilence, and I don't remember the 4th. It's actually kind of killing me. Famine? Yeah. So I would, you probably do go to open one of them, and she's just like, as long as it's not the sick one.
The one with the glass in her face.
So that's Death's door. You're literally opening Death's door.
He would go to.
Yeah, you go to, and it's locked. But for the first time, the driver actually turns his head towards you.
Oh, no.
The driver actually gestures at his helmet. He points with 2 fingers, and then he extends his arm as far as he can go before it touches the plexiglass barrier where his passenger is sitting, and he points a single gloved finger at Yoshi.
Yosh, maybe we shouldn't touch the door.
She's in need of medical attention.
I think it's beyond that, buddy.
Yeah.
So
He'll let go, and he's... So, from what I am understanding, the damage that your car will receive will go to the passenger.
Oh, that's not at all what I thought was going on.
You dismissed the flagger, so she
Oh,
wasn't
that's
able
very
to tell
fair.
you anything.
Well, that's true. Had I not, though...
I was gonna go talk to the flagger anyway.
Because, I mean,
Excellent.
these cars look in pristine condition.
Except for the famine.
Well, that one,
Yeah.
that's, you know...
I didn't think of it that way. Also, to be clear, I only dismissed it because she was hitting on, or because she was flirting with, Magpie.
Wow. Well, alright, Duma's currently in conversation with her, so
That's
I mean,
fine.
you can all catch up.
By the way, hold on, if someone's talking to the hot girl, I think Magpie's probably there too.
Yeah.
Alright, Duma, Magpie, what do you ask the flagger?
What do the people in the box do?
See, the people in the box, they take the damage. That's why all these cars look so great, and all the passengers, not so much.
So they're just there to take damage. They don't do anything else.
No, they're sponges.
Okay.
So how we get to the destination if only the passengers going with them? Are we in the back, or do we get to get a ride with you? Because, you know, I'd love to get a ride with you, if you know what I'm saying.
Okay, you're such a sweetheart. No, it's just a race. You go, you come back, you cross the finish line.
They did say stadium seating. I was kind of imagining a circular
Yeah.
stadium.
You just see the track extend into darkness.
Gotcha. Okay.
So it's, so, like, they're gonna come back here then?
Yeah, they'll
Oh.
come back.
I guess we'll just wait here then, because no way in hell am I getting in that thing.
Oh.
It's a death trap.
That's one way to describe it, yeah. Yeah, that's actually, yeah.
At
It's
this
so funny.
at this point, I would kind of walk up, and I'm saying, okay, yeah. So what's the thing with the boxes and the people?
Yeah, passengers, damaged sponges.
What if I want to take it?
It doesn't work that way.
You gotta drive.
I will be your passenger.
She hugs you.
He will pat you gently on the back and he'll say, "There's not too much in this world that can hurt me. I am confident that I will be okay."
I mean, that's what's up. You have to sacrifice to win, don't you? I mean, no one would choose to lose a race.
Well, no, it's no. Okay, yeah.
You got this.
Can I cast a spell
Can you maybe,
on myself?
maybe heal her or something while we go?
I can try again, yeah?
Yeah.
I only have 1 damage. I'm fine.
Oh, okay.
I want to use resist pain.
Okay.
Oh my god, I have no pain. I have no pain. Will you take that? She says.
The resist pain does the same thing, pretty much.
Alright, but it's also dash, so she probably is literally busting out no pain on the dashboard. Ask if you want to do a line before we go.
Let me try it my way. If this does not work,
Why don't you go ask the girl in the short skirt if she has any no pain for you?
I don't think she's got that.
Oh, why don't you go ask her anyway?
Okay, I guess I can find out more about the cars and what the hell's going on here.
Okay.
What the hell's going on here?
Oh, it's a street race.
Right, gotcha. Yeah, so, how long these guys been stuck as, we'll call them passengers?
A minute, an eternity. It's all the same here.
Right. Oh god, what time is it gonna be when we get back at the stub? Like, deposit's gonna be just out the
We don't
Poor Sid.
necessarily have to pay.
Yoshi will get into the car and he goes, "I trust that you will win. I have all the faith in the world for you."
I'll be rooting for you.
If she wins,
Dash is gonna.
it might not be good for you.
She kind of looks over at Yosh, and you see her gonna struggle for words for a minute, and kind of touch the glass. And puts his hand up, kind of and then kind of touch like this, and she says to you, she goes, I'd do anything to make sure you're okay, and if there's one thing I can do, it's win a race, baby.
You got this, Shoga?
Yeah.
Show these horsemen who's boss. You're the baddest in this road.
Been happier to no longer be the butcher.
She is the baddest on this road.
Don't worry.
Yeah.
I'm here for when he gets messy.
That actually makes her feel a lot. That does make her feel better, and she does laugh at that because that's pretty funny. When nobody ever really picks on Yoshi's thing. You know what I mean? But she hears him say it enough that at this point it is funny. You know, she'll kind of well, actually, that's a good question. Oh no, this is Beast. Of course, it's got a rigger jack. So she kind of zips herself into the cocoon, and really takes a minute to kind of get a feel, make sure that this really is Beast. She really knows how this is gonna run. Because if it really is Beast, for sure, it's just like running with your favorite pair of shoes on. But if it's like, you know, everything but Beast, and then, you know, it's not quite, you realize, oh, there's a rock in the shoe, and I gotta change how I'm about to run this race.
The flagger comes out. She stands among the cars. She takes one last look at all of you, and she throws down her arms, and everyone takes off.
Right.
For some of the spectators in the crowd, you'll notice that the car that was violently red is obnoxiously loud. The white car doesn't make a sound. It didn't even seem like it was running, and then it just went. The car that was falling apart took off fine enough. Clearly that was not an indication of how everything inside actually worked. And then the black car with the metallic green and gold just lets off these noxious fumes that can reach you way up into the stands.
This is actually probably how it takes off, because realistically, Beast does not have a super great acceleration. So it does make sense that Beast would be middle of the pack. I imagine War dashes off straight in front, leading the pack strong from the beginning. Death in second, myself third, Pestilence behind, Famine in last. Because, I mean, like, to be honest, what kind of real energy does Famine want to draw in here? Famine's running on a half tank of gas, if that.
I thought it would have been funny if Death was last.
Oh, really?
Because it's just following you.
Oh!
Dash, you have some choices to make.
Yes.
Are you going to maintain, or are you going to try to overtake Death?
Oh boy, when you phrase it that way, I was gonna try to stay safe, but, no, with Yoshi's life on the line, realistically, if he's taking any damage, I'm for the first time in my life not driving conservatively by any means, but racing conservatively.
Alright.
So, I am probably, well, actually, I would know this beforehand. Is this a one-lap race? Is this
You race until you reach the finish line.
Oh, I don't know when the then I gotta haul ass. This could be a quarter-mile dash. I don't know. So yeah, I don't know why I was gonna say putting it into gear, but honestly, the phrase that came to mind was busting it wide. That's not what I'm doing. I'm kicking it into high gear.
Okay.
Busting it wide.
I'm busting it wide. No, I'm kicking it into high gear, and I'm at least maybe not fully overtaking first place, because then you're just putting yourself there out as a target. You don't want to dry aggro.
You don't want to get that blue shell.
True. I'm in a close second is where I'd like to pull to.
Death is blocking you, Dash, pretty well.
Yeah.
So the option is, are you going to try to skirt past Death? Or are you going to ram Death?
Oh boy. Playing defensively is not usually Death's MO, so I'm really thrown off by this. I'll try to skirt by.
So Magpie and Juno, while you're figuring this out, is just standing there worried.
Yeah,
you just see a series of taillights disappear into the darkness.
No, you know what?
emotionally, neither of us really have any connection.
Who am I if I'm not the that rams Death?
Yeah, ram Death.
I'm a ram him.
Alright.
What speed am I going, would you say? 50 to 200?
Yeah, alright.
It goes 0 to 10, 11 to 50, 50 to 200! Oh, okay. Alright, well then I am rolling my body times 2 as damage. 5.
That's a lot of 6s.
Alright, you ram Death.
Yes.
Because as you hit Death, like, yeah, you hear the crinkle, but then, like, as you kind of disconnect back up a little bit, the car's fine, and you hear a shriek from inside Death's car.
Oh my god, I can't believe I forgot about this already.
And this is right about the time that Pestilence rams you.
Oh, shit.
You think they'll be okay?
I think we'll be okay. And I think Dash will be okay.
Magpie goes and hits on the flag girl.
Oh, she's all about it.
Yes.
She is all
This
about it.
little
She's basically, hold on, she actually gestures to, like, behind the bleachers.
Yeah?
Yeah, she down. You survived a ram.
Yoshi's going to, like, maybe cough a little and reach for the ocean bar, realize it's not there, and just kind of, like, brace himself, and he's... I understand that you wish to win. Maybe pulling forward ahead of all of these cars would be a good idea.
Dash literally goes. What are you talking about, Yosh? We can be. Oh my god! Oh my god! I completely forgot already. Yeah. That'd be good. We'll get out of here. I promise. Okay.
Something I'm going to add to the conversation. That was a car behind you
Right.
that had hit you.
Yes.
So just a factor that I want you to think about in your decision making is when, as part of this race, this is what's happening.
So if we fall behind, then we're at less risk.
We are at less risk. I see that as well. But the question is, do we need to come in first place to leave?
I thought the question was, how much does victory mean to Dash?
It does. That is the question. But that is the first question. But as far as this moment, sharing with Yosh, discussing strategy, the question is realistically, can she fall back to protect Yosh and then manage to pull ahead and still win?
Can you have your cake and eat it too?
What?
I'm sorry, I thought it was victory or sacrifice, not victory and sacrifice.
But wait, what the rational person trying to think of how to get this both ways first?
I mean, Magpie sure did.
Yoshi would say, that hurt, but I am not hurt. I am okay.
She's gonna look at you and say, I don't believe you, but I think you can take it, and we're gonna push on. Look, we can either both lie to each other here.
No, I didn't take any damage during that, so...
Oh, you didn't?
No. So he would say, that hurt, but I am not hurt. I am okay.
Yeah. But she's still gonna say it. She's still gonna say what she just said as she said it, because even though that is true, she does not believe you. She thinks you are lying to make her feel better, so the statement still stands. I know you're lying, but I think you can take it, and she's gonna pull ahead. But I'm not going to intentionally ram anyone again. I had actually forgotten that would hurt. Yoshi truly had forgotten.
I mean, Pestilence is trying to cut around you right now.
Oh, I know. I guess I'll block him out if I have to.
Alright, Pestilence rams you.
So, speaking of ramming...
Yeah, actually, what's Magpie up to?
Is Magpie smashing while Yoshi's getting smashed?
I think he at least follows her behind the bleachers.
Alright,
See
well,
what's up.
her intent is that it gets hot and heavy.
So you like follow her around the bleachers and she's already dropped her panties. Like,
Okay, because here's the thing. Does he turn the corner and she's a demon?
Nah.
She's a normal girl that just wants to get plowed.
There's so much decision making going on here. It's so
Way to
intense.
word that in just the worst way.
Why is it the worst thing to be a normal girl that wants to get plowed?
Yeah, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying the
She's just a
wording is
normal
bad.
girl who wants you to take her behind the bleachers and make love to her.
Well, that's actually, you're right, that is the worst way.
11 damage.
Yeah.
You better either win quick or lose quick.
Uh-huh.
Well, you blocked Pestilence, and in fact, I'm going to say Yoshi did such a great job of taking that hit for you that Pestilence kind of spins out.
I can't take another hit like that.
Luckily, Famine dodges Pestilence and is coming up still back there.
Now Yoshi's more resembling the guy without the jaw.
Yeah. Oh, no, I'm imagining that if you actually physically take the damage with the one hit, you go from, I am fine, little snowflake, to the inside of the cube of glass that you're in being covered in blood. You're now uncomposed to a manner I've never seen you. Quite possibly enraged.
How does the damage manifest? Do wounds just show up, or is it from slamming into the plexiglass? All of the other riders were in plexiglass,
So's he.
but they had weird wounds that shouldn't have been possible within that cage.
I would say magical in that it converts any physical damage to the car to manifest on the person.
I imagine if I had to paint it, because this is Dash's car and it seems individual to either the car or the driver.
Yeah.
Because I'm so connected to my vehicles, the wounds are showing up on Yoshi in the same way that they would manifest on my car itself. So if I'm scraped along the side, he is scraped along the side. If I'm hit straight in the back, he's hit straight in the back.
Okay.
Kind of a thing.
So-
Imagine his body as a vehicle in the same way that if I were jumped in taking the damage, my arm would be scraped.
So it's like he's being hit by invisible linebackers.
Yeah, essentially. But I mean, literally, if the car, sorry, not to, but like if Pestilence's car is like dragged up on the side because it was hit previously,
scrape
that
the skin
it's
right
scrape. I'm talking scrapes and not just, being knocked into.
I was gonna tear the skin right off.
Yeah. War was mentioned. If I were hit by War with, like, he
Spikes.
rams through the sides, he got the spikes, all this kind of stuff.
So Yoshi's looking pretty rough. When he puts his hand back up to kind of steady himself, it's just a big smear of blood. And he is breathing very heavily, and he is probably not verbalizing well right now.
And-
He's probably he's just reverted straight back to Japanese.
Mm-hmm.
And you might see him just like, he's not hitting the side that you're on,
Yeah.
but he'll slam his fist into the side that the other car is on, and he's just like snarling in Japanese.
Yes. And she does see that, but if you were to look over, she's not looking at you. The music is louder. She's very clearly in a zone that almost says, like, I cannot pay attention to you right now. Because with the hit that comes, she sees how much it hurts you, and she hears the impact on you, and she says, sorry, big guy, that's the move we had to make. I'm flooring it. Get ready.
1 health though.
I know, no, but what she's essentially saying is, like, and she's kind of just saying this to you because she doesn't know, but right now she's essentially trying to pretend like, sorry, dude, that was our big move that makes the race. We're about to pull out in front now.
With the decision made,
Oh,
one by one, the cars ahead and behind you disappear into black smoke, leaving nothing between you and the finish line.
To conclude our side story, Magpie just goes like, considering the environment, not today. You got a pen?
She doesn't.
Yo, Duma, you got a pen? God, you're the worst.
When he gets back, I just look at him and go, that was fast.
Nothing happened. Why don't you got a pen?
oh my god, please be convinced that it happened.
That was embarrassingly fast.
Haha, little man, tiny penis.
He does not say little man, tiny penis.
Yes, I got one, robot boy. Alright. Let's get the hell out of here.
Alright, I'm so sorry. I feel like I just killed Yoshi.
You're the only car to cross the finish line, and Yoshi's not feeling great at all. Pretty sure your first stop's gonna be Magpie, but you know, it's over now. It's done. So you all meet back up together.
So
Jesus Christ.
I'll help the butcher from the car.
What the f happened?
Is just going to slump to the side and lean up against the car, and he's just going to be, he's almost delirious enough that he's talking to you like he thinks he's talking to you, but it's just all in Japanese.
I understand Japanese.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
He's just like, he's trying to tell you like what he thinks is wrong with him. Like,
Hey, shut the
the-
f I got you. Just shut up. And he's gonna cast heal.
that at least will get Yoshi to the point where he can
Stand
stand.
without Duma physically holding him up.
And he'll once he's up, he'll turn to Dash and he'll put a hand on your shoulder and say, I knew that you could win.
She's actually crying, though.
I
Like, real talk,
saved against
like-
Eldraine.
Like, as kind of sad as I am right now, that's kind of the resigned kind of sad that she is. For the
What?
first time, the right thing happened, but she thinks she might have done the wrong thing.
You won. What are you crying?
As soon as Duba knows that she kind of like wipes
no
away,
idea
because it's
what's
not like
going on.
she's not like sobbing or anything. She just like wipe away a tear or two, and she's like, it's just that these people, you know, who knows how many people they do this to? That's stupid.
You did great.
And she's rounding now on the flag girl, and she's like, how many races do you sit here and watch this?
As many as happen. From now, from before, forever.
Who sets this up?
You do.
Do you have a pen?
She looks at you, she's like, no? And she gets back in the car. She's gonna plug in and zip herself up, and she's done. She's still sitting here, she can still hear everything you guys are talking about, all this kind of stuff, but like, for all you know, she's in the car sitting.
Do we see a door open up?
No.
The doors of the car all open. The two opening to invite you two into the back. The front passenger side door, I imagine, hitting Magpie slightly into the attractive girl.
Alright.
He's
but
already
like, but in like
done
a
that.
violent way.
You're from Seattle, call me.
You got it, sugar.
As disappointing as that was, why would she ever want to come see you
I don't
again?
know what the hell you're talking about.
Disappointing. That's what was.
He thinks I black girl, but I didn't.
You
I am
only gone for like 3 minutes.
Yeah, we all get into the car.
Yeah, I'll take the pod
You
this
get
time.
in the car and you just hear a small voice.
I am Look at the suit. Is it dirty? No.
It wasn't
Right, first of all,
long enough to get
You think
dirty.
anybody in this car believes that you don't set your suit aside before you You're wrong.
It takes more than 3 minutes to unsuit.
You're magic, though.
I'll have fashion.
How do I know you just didn't turn into a bird and
Because that would mean I have a cloaca.
I wasn't looking for literally her reaction.
Asked and answered. Asked and answered.
Oh god! I'm done. I don't care if you bird. That was funny. Oh my god.
So, you had all entered Beast and drove off back towards the house. I'm assuming that everyone exits Beast and approaches the house that's still very much there.
Yeah.
Okay. You enter the house from the kitchen door, the same as you left. However, when you open this door, you see the cell from before, as though you were inside, walking directly into the bedroom. Inside, it is furnished with a bed, a bedside table, a dresser, and a desk. These do not seem to be the same furnishings as before. Dash, you realize that it's almost as though someone had tried to copy the theme of her previous room and replicate it, presumably to the best of their abilities. So now what I want is all of you to describe what her room looks like.
Oh, there were there was a bed, and then if I'm not wrong, like something on the walls with like swords and the word honor, but OR was off the wall. And then there was also a desk with a giraffe lamp and a few little things, a trash can with some tickets in it. And then she also had carnival tickets. She also had stuffed animals on the bed, one of which was a cat, a train on the floor
Yep.
that had a Barbie on the tracks.
The bedside table had a little Zen garden with a little cat bank.
Mm-hmm.
Based on each of your characters remembering these items, you kind of see them actually manifest within the room. You see the giraffe lamp begin to light up the room.
Mm-hmm.
You see the ponies on the bed sheets re-emerge. You see a train set.
Is there like pink wallpaper? I don't remember.
There's now pink wallpaper in the room because someone tried their best to make this as close to home as possible.
Oh, I remember something. There's a window that leads to our exit so we can get the hell out of here.
Clever. No, there's no window.
Damn.
We tried.
I know there were a gang of
But
stuffed
you
animals.
say it's as if someone tried to remember this as best as possible. Does that mean that there's something that might catch one or all of our eyes and go, oh wait, no, that's wrong?
Sure. There's a little girl in bed, holding a teddy bear to her chest, watching a man in a familiar uniform beside her bed. He is hunched, his head hidden beneath the bedskirt. He confirms, "Alright, Wait. What was that? A monster? No, just a family of dust bunnies." As he crawls out, you recognize John. "Give me a moment, I'm just finishing up my rounds."
He says to us?
"Yeah,
John.
yeah,
How do we get out of here?
yeah. Finishing up my rounds."
Hey, John, I know you're finishing up your rounds. Is it, what station is this? Where are we? Like, stop along the route. What, as far as finishing up the rounds are, where are we?
We're in Amara's room. And actually, I'm going to stop you right
That's
there
fine.
because I gave you a bit of a freebie.
Okay.
So, he kneels beside the bed, and he smiles at her.
Uh-huh.
And he says, "I've checked everywhere. There's no monsters here." In response, she closes her eyes and nods into the teddy bear. "Okay, I'll be back to check on you in just a little bit." He uses the bedside table to pull himself up but his knee audibly pops and he makes a face and mumbles, "Jesus."